Street racing is a form of unsanctioned and illegal auto racing which takes place on public roads, often with inexperienced drivers behind the wheel, which could turn a simple fun race into a deadly outcome. As a result of the many street racing casualties, young Arizona drivers are facing tougher restrictions before they can get behind the wheel. Firebird International Raceway is giving speed junkies a legal alternative for racing on city streets to racing safely on regulated tracks. Friday Night Drag is a free-for-all for any racers from around the valley. Drivers and cars come in all shapes and sizes.
67 Camaro, 406 small block.
1991 Volvo 740 turbos.
With the goal of pushing the pedal to the metal. As we found on this night, many of the drivers who showed up to the track were seasoned racers, but think that having a drag strip is a great alternative to city streets.
Take it to the track. You can get times, you can have grudge matches, and you get all that fun without any of that. I'm gonna get busted. What's gonna happen to my car? Am I gonna hurt someone? Am I gonna hurt myself? And it's just more fun here. So
the strip is equipped with proper safety regulations and medics, but drag racing has the recipe to turn very bad very quickly, especially for inexperienced drivers and teens. One place that is doing its part to ensure that teens are better prepared for the obstacles of the road is actually located on the other side of Firebird Raceway. Mike McGovern has been an instructor at the Bob Bondurant School of High Performance Driving for over 25 years. He took us on a wild ride in a skid car which simulates what could happen if you were driving and lost control.
But once the back end of the car starts to slide, what we need to do is make sure that we steer into the direction of the slide. Once the car starts to slide, then we need to add power and then steer out of the slide. This is the part that a lot of people are unaware of. We all know that we steer in, but once the car comes back to straight, we need to steer back to straight.
According to the Allstate Foundation, over 50% of young drivers talk on their cell phones while driving. 47% said having a passenger in the car sometimes distracts them. And 31% of teens killed in 2006 had been drinking while driving.
One of the things I looked at a long time ago, we were all teens once. We all thought we really knew everything. We really didn't know much. All of us that are still alive now are lucky.
The founder of the school, Bob Bondurant, told me that after suffering a terrible car accident, flipping 6 times in his Ferrari going about 150 miles per hour, doctors told him that he may never walk again. Being an experienced racer and having taught actors how to drive for movies, he decided to turn the upsetting news into a newfound career, opening the school in 1968 just outside of Los Angeles.
Being able to teach people how to drive better and have fun and be a lot safer, we'd save so many lives.
Turning out over 250,000 students, the main purpose of the school is to teach drivers important safety guidelines.
I just finished up a training session in the skid car, took a few laps out on the track, and now I'm ready to give it a try. For Arizona Capital Television, I'm Christina Sawicki.